स्थितेऽनुकम्पामकरन्दपूर्णे जगद्गुरोः पादसहस्रपत्रे किमन्यतो धावसि चित्तभृङ्ग प्रयाहि तत्रैव रमस्व नित्यम्। शङ्कारूपेण मच्चित्तं पङ्कीकृतमभूद्यया किङ्करीयस्य सा माया शङ्कराचार्यमाश्रये। विवेकिनं महाप्रज्ञं धैर्यौदार्यक्षमानिधिं सदाभिनवपूर्वं तं विद्यातीर्थगुरुं भजे। शास्त्राब्धिपारदृश्वानं सङ्गहीनन्तपोनिधिं भजे श्रीभारतीतीर्थगुरुं भद्रौघदायकम्। विद्याविनयसम्पन्नं वीतरागं विवेकिनं वन्दे वेदान्ततत्त्वज्ञं विधुशेखरभारतीम्। विचित्रस्फुरद्रत्नमालाकिरीटं किरीटोल्लसच्चन्द्ररेखाविभूषं विभूषैकभूषं भवध्वंसहेतुं गणाधीशमीशानसूनुं तमीडे। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। परमपूज्यानाम् अनन्तश्रीविभूषित शृङ्गेरी श्रीचरणानाम् उभय जगद्गुरूणां पादारविन्दयोः सविनयं सभक्तिश्रद्धम् अनन्तकोटिप्रणामाः समर्प्यन्ते। In the previous episode of this Harikatha series, we covered the first verse of the Guruvarya-Dashashloki. Adhuna tatah agre pashyamah. महापुरुषाणां दैवांशसम्भूतानां सद्गुरुवर्याणाम् अनुग्रहस्य नितरां वैशिष्ट्यं वर्तते। इमे च महापुरुषाः सद्गुरुनाथाः स्व अनुग्रहं विविधप्रकारैः तन्वन्ति। महापुरुष Sadgurunathas bestow their anugraha upon bhaktas in various ways, through various means. And among these, one such way is through the Karunarasanishyanti Sarasapangavikshanam Karunarasanishyanti Sarasapangavikshanam Katakshapata nirdhota papogham kalaye gurum Karunarasanishyanti Sarasapangavikshanam Katakshapata nirdhota papogham kalaye gurum. Idameva Guruvarya-Dashashlokyah द्वितीयं पद्यं महापुरुषाः सद्गुरुनाथाः स्वीयकटाक्षपातेनैव भक्तान् शिष्यजनान् अनुगृह्णन्ति। अस्मिन् पद्ये गुरुवर्य-दशश्लोक्याः अस्मिन् द्वितीये पद्ये जगद्गुरु श्री श्री सन्निधान श्रीचरणैः जगद्गुरु श्रीमन् महासन्निधान श्रीचरणानां कटाक्षमाहात्म्यं वर्ण्यते अस्मिन् पद्ये। Now मुख्यतः this verse contains two main visheshanas, two main adjectives describing Jagadguru Shri Shri Mahasannidhana Shri Charanaha, which are in connection with the Kataksha Mahatmyam of Acharya. Prathamam Visheshanam करुणारसनिष्यन्ति सरसापाङ्गवीक्षणम् इति द्वितीयं विशेषणं कटाक्षपातनिर्धूतपापौघम् इति. Both these visheshanas are adjectives on Mahasannidhanam Acharya. अत्र अंशद्वयं कटाक्षमाहात्म्यस्य गुरुवर्याणां कटाक्षमाहात्म्यस्य अंशद्वयं प्रतिपाद्यते. There are two main aspects covered in these two visheshanas, both aspects relating to the कटाक्षमाहात्म्यम of Jagadguru Sriman Mahasannidhana Shri Charanaah. प्रथममुच्यते करुणारसनिष्यन्ति सरसापाङ्गवीक्षणम्. जगद्गुरु श्रीमन् महासन्निधान श्रीचरणानाम् अपाङ्गवीक्षणम्. अपाङ्गवीक्षणम् इत्युक्ते कटाक्षः. Those side glances of Jagadguru Mahaswamigal, of Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam Acharyal, are filled with that apanga vikshanam just exudes a gush, a pravaha of karuna rasa. That apanga vikshanam exudes a pravaha of karuna rasa, a pravaha of immense compassion. Now, this visheshanam would immediately remind all bhaktas of those very deeply cherished moments when each bhakta was a recipient of that kripa kataksha of our Jagadguru Mahaswamigal, be it during the darshanam of Acharya or at times when all bhaktas gather together next to the setu in order to have darshanam of Acharya, crossing from the Narasimhavana to the opposite bank in that majestic gate. Tadanim Guru Kataksha Praptihi. Evamev Chandramoulishwara Poojayaamapi यदा गुरुवरेण्याः तत्रोपस्थितान् सर्वानपि भक्तजनान् स्वीय अपाङ्गवीक्षणेन अनुगृह्णन्ति. ड्यूरिङ्ग् आल् आफ् दीस् इन्स्टेन्सेस्, ड्यूरिङ्ग् आल् आफ् दीस् सन्दर्भास्, that अपाङ्गवीक्षणम् इस् करुणारसनिष्यन्ति सरसापाङ्गवीक्षणम्. That karunarasa, that immense compassion and vatsalyam that the apanga vikshanam of Mahaswamigal exudes, that vatsalyam and karuna rasa completely fills the hridaya, and one doesn't feel like asking for anything more. Punascha bahubhihi shishyajanaihi bhaktajanaischa idamapi anubhava viditam yat Jagadguruvaryanyanam divya katakshaha दिव्य अपांग वीक्षणं जगद्गुरुवरेण्यानां दिव्य अपांग वीक्षणं सर्वाभीष्टप्रदम् असाध्य साधकञ्च इति. That divya kataksha of Jagadguru Mahaswamigal is capable of bestowing all that is abhishta, all that is desired, and can also make possible that which was thought of as asadhya. This has been in the anubhava of several bhaktas and shishyas at several points of time. Ataha जगद्गुरु श्री श्री महासन्निधान श्रीचरणाः स्वीय अपाङ्ग वीक्षणेनैव स्ववीक्षालवेन एव सर्वेषामपि लोकानां चित्तापहारकाः इति. वीक्षालवहृतलोका लघुदुस्सहशोका शङ्कर गुरुवर पूजक कृतनत जन भवुका जय देव वीक्षालवहृतलोका लघुदुस्सहशोका शङ्कर गुरुवर पूजक कृतनत जन भवुका जय देव जय देव जय सद्गुरुनाथ श्री सद्गुरुनाथ श्री भारती तीर्थ गुरु सार्वभौमा जय देव परशिव परावतार गत सर्वविकार मुनिजन हृदय विहार कृत भुवनोद्धार जय देव परशिव परावतार गत सर्वविकार मुनिजन हृदय विहार कृत भुवनोद्धार जय देव जय सद्गुरुनाथ श्री सद्गुरुनाथ श्रीभारती तीर्थगुरुसार्वभौमा जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय सद्गुरुनाथ श्री सद्गुरुनाथ श्रीभारती तीर्थगुरुसार्वभौमा जय देव जय देव श्रीभारती तीर्थगुरुसार्वभौमा जय देव 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 जय देव. So the Apanga Vikshanam of Jagadguru Mahaswamigal exudes Kripa Rasa, exudes Karuna Rasa. Now Jagadguru Sri Sannidhanam Acharya then goes on to describe in the second Visheshana, the second aspect. Mahaswamigal says that very same Kataksha of Acharya which exudes Karuna Rasa, that very same Kataksha is capable of Katakshapata Nirdhota Papaugham Kalaye Gurum. That very same Kataksha can completely destroy Papaugha, Papasya Ogha, that is the accumulated store of Papam, store of sins, is completely destroyed by Mahasannidhanam Acharya through that Kataksha of Mahaswamigal. So that very same Kataksha which exudes Karuna Rasa has the Samarthya, Tasya Katakshasya Saha Katakshaha Papaugham, Papaugha Vinashane Samarthaha iti atra Jagadguru Sri Sannidhana Shri Charanaihi Uchyate. तादृशमस्ति अपारं माहात्म्यं जगद्गुरु श्रीमन् महासन्निधान श्रीचरणानां कटाक्षस्य इति. Now, based on this Visheshanam, कटाक्षपात निर्धूत पापौघ इतीदं Visheshanam आदाय, through this Visheshanam we shall now show the sambandha with yet another devata among the Panchayatana devatas, and that is Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvighnam Kuru me deva sarvakaryeshu sarvada sarvakaryeshu sarvada kalyanam nah kriyasuhu कटतट विगलद्दाननीरप्रवाहोन्माद्यत् भृङ्गारवारावितनिखिल जगन्मण्डलस्येष सूनोः ईशसूनोः प्रत्यूहध्वान्तराशि प्रमथनशुचिकालीन मध्याह्नभानोः वामाश्लिष्टप्रियस्य प्रणतदुरितहृद्दन्तिनः सत्कटाक्षाः प्रणतदुरितहृद्दन्तिनः सत्कटाक्षाः सत्कटाक्षाः दन्तिनः सत्कटाक्षाः Bhagavan Shri Mahaganapatihi is one among the Panchayatana devatas. Bhagavatah Shri Mahaganapatehe Vighna Vinashakatvam Ativa Prasiddham. Adhuna tavat Amum Amsham Adaya Vighna Vinashakatvam Adaya We shall now consider this Visheshanam of the from the Guruvarya-Dashashloki, Katakshapata Nirdhuta Papaugha. Idam Visheshanam Adaya Tanmadhyamena Jagadguru Shriman Mahasannidhana Shri Charananam api Vighna Vinashakatvam Pradarshya Tanmadhyamena Shri Charananam Ganapati Swarupatvasya Anusandhanam Kartum Prayatnam Kurmaha. Now, कश्चन मुख्यः विषयः मनसि आदौ स्मर्तव्यः. भगवतः श्रीमहागणपतेः विघ्नविनाशकत्वम् एव इति नैव चिन्तनीयम्. It is not to be thought that Bhagavan Shri Mahaganapati does only Vighna Vinashanam. That is, he is only the remover of obstacles. Yatohi Bhagavan Shri Mahaganapati tu Parabrahma Swarupi. And moreover, specifically coming to the descriptions of Mahaganapati, we have verses like Arogyam Bhaskarad Ichet etc. Tatra Ganapati Vishaye Uchyate Sarvam Ichet Ganeshwarat Gajananat Sarvam Ichet. One gets everything through the worship of Ganapati. And Shri Mahaganapatis-tu Parabrahma Swarupi, as we mentioned in the introduction. All the Panchayatana Devatas, our Acharyas have always mentioned that all of them are different forms of that very same Paramatma. And so each form of Bhagavan is Sarva Shakta and is capable of bestowing everything upon the Bhakta. And similarly, the Sampujanam of the Sadgurunatha too is capable of bestowing everything, as the Sadgurunatha is no different from Bhagavan. But as we mentioned in the introduction to this series, what we shall be seeing through the course of this Harikatha series is that we shall show certain sambandhas of certain Guruvarya-Dashashloki Visheshanas along with well-known descriptions associated with each of the Panchayatana Devatas. Ataha Atra tavat Bhagavatah Shri Mahaganapatehe Vighna-Vinashakatvam Ativa Prasiddham iti Kritva Amum Amshamadaya Adhuna Sambandhaha Pradarsyate. Mahaganapatis-tu Vighna Vinashakaha. Adhuna Vighno nama kaha. Ko nama Vighnaha? What is a Vighna? Shastreshu Vighnasya ekam lakshanam uchyate. Samapti pratibandhaka durita vishesho Vighnaha iti. Vighna is defined in the Shastras as Samapti pratibandhaka durita visheshaha. Asya kaha arthaha iti chet duritam ityukte papam. Durita visheshaha, a vighna is a papa vishesha. It is a specific type of papa. Now papam manifests in several ways. The specific type of papa, the papa vishesha that manifests as samapti pratibandhaka, that papa vishesha which manifests in such a way so as to hinder the samapti, hinder the completion of tasks, that papa vishesha is termed as vighna. Samapti pratibandhaka durita vishesho vighnaha iti. Now by this very definition, vighnaha papa visheshaha. Vighna is a papa vishesha. It is a specific type of papa. Jagadguru Shriman Mahasannidhana Shri Charanastu Katakshapata Nirdhota Papogham Kalaye Gurum. Jagadguru Shriman Mahasannidhana Shri Charanaha Sviya Katakshapate Papaugham Vinashayanti Vighnastu Papa Visheshaha Tasmat Jagadguru Varenyanam Vighna Vinashakatvam Siddham. Ataha Guruvarenyaha Jagadguru Shriman Mahasannidhana Shri Charanaha Ganapati Swarupinaha. This is one way of understanding the Sambandha. Now there is yet another way in which this Sambandha can be understood. What we just saw now is by the very definition of a Vighna as per the Shastras, the Vighna is a Papa Vishesha. It is a specific type of Papa. Now, in a more broader sense, all of Papa can actually be understood as essentially being Vighnas. All types of Papa, can be understood as essentially being Vighnas, essentially being obstacles. And obstacles to what? Obstacles to our Ishta Prapti. Adhuna Kim Ishtam iti prashnaha bhavati. What is it that is desired? Now one may say this is a very subjective question. What is Ishta varies among people. Different people have different desires. Sarvesham bahvyah vividhaha ichchaha vartante iti. Satyam. But all the different ichhas that people have are all driven by one common ichha. They are all driven by one common desire, and that is the desire to attain sukham. Which is why in fact there is a lakshanam for sukham. Itarecchanadhinecha vishayatvam sukhatvam ityuchyate. Sukha is an ichha vishaya. It is an object of desire, and this is qualified by another term, itarecchanadhina ichha vishayatvam. Itara ichha anadhina ichha vishayatvam. Sukha is an ichha vishaya. It is an object of desire that is independent of any other desire. Now sarvesham bahvyah vividhaha ichchaha vartante, param taha sarvaha api ichchaha sukhechadhinaha. All those different desires are driven by the desire to attain sukha. Sukhechatu, sukhasya ichha ichchantara anadhina eva. The desire for sukha is not driven by any other desire. Now why does one have the desire for sukha? Why do everybody desire sukha? The fact that sukha is one's own swarupa, all of that is a different discussion. The main point here, atra vivakshitaha amshaha ayameva. The point why we mentioned all of this was in connection with what is ishtam. Atra vivakshitaha ayameva. Yadyapi sarvesham bahuvidhani ishtani vartante, tathapi antato gatva ishtam nama sukham. Ataha ishtam tu sukham. Ishtapraptihi sukhapraptihi. Ishtapraptihi sukhapraptihi. Tat pratibandhakam kim? Sukhapraptau pratibandhakam kim? Iti chet dukkha. All types of dukkha, regardless of its magnitude. It may be a small dukkha or a large dukkha, regardless of its magnitude. All types of dukkha, all dukkha is a pratibandhaka, an obstacle to our sukha prapti, which is our ishta prapti. Now what is this dukkham? Where did this dukkham come from? Sarveshva shastreshu idam spashtam abhihitam asti yat dukkham tu papa phalameva. Purva janma krita papam, purva kritam papameva dukkha rupena badhyate. The purva krita papa, it is the purvakrita papam that manifests itself as dukkham, which acts as a vighna to our ishta prapti, sukha prapti. Ataha papaughaha eva ishta praptau, sukha praptau vighnaha. Asya cha ishta praptau vighna bhutasya asya papaughasya Jagadguru Varenyaihi katakshapata nirdhota papaugham kalaye gurum. Jagadguru Shriman Mahasannidhana Shri Charanaha Ishtapraptau Vignabhutasya Asya Papaughasya Vinashanam Kurvanti Ityasmadhetoho Jagadguru Varenyanamapi Vigna Vinashakatvam Siddhyati. Ataha अस्माकं परमपूज्य जगद्गुरु श्री श्री महासन्निधान श्री चरणास्तु साक्षात् अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरम् अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरम् गणादिसन्नुत पदपद्मकरम् अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरम् गणादिसन्नुत पदपद्मकरम् कुञ्जरभञ्जनचतुरतरकरम् कुञ्जरभञ्जनचतुरतरकरं गुरुगुहाग्रजं प्रणवाकारं कुञ्जरभञ्जनचतुरतरकरं गुरुगुहाग्रजं प्रणवाकारं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सुरेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सुरेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततम्. इदमपि कीर्तनं श्री मुत्तुस्वामी दीक्षितैः विरचितम् अस्ति. अतः through the Visheshanam Katakshapata Nirdhuta Papauga, we attempted to show the sambandha with the amsha of Vighna Vinashakatvam. Idam Visheshanam Guruvarya-Dashashlokyah Dvitiya Padyastham idam Visheshanam Adaya Jagadguru Shriman Mahasannidhana Shri Charananam api Vighna Vinashakatvam Pradarshya Guruvarenyanam Shri Mahaganapati Swarupatvam Anusandhatum Kaschana Yatno Vihitaha. And in fact, in this connection, earlier as part of this episode, we rendered the very famous Vakratunda Mahakaya verse, and after that verse we also rendered yet another Padyam, Kalyanam Nahkriya Suhu iti. That Padyam is a verse in the Shri Ganesha Stuti Manjari, a composition of the 34th Acharya of the Dakshinamnaya Sringeri Sharada Peetham, Paramapujya Jagadguru Shri Shri Chandrasekhara Bharati Mahaswamigal. It is a verse which Mahaswamigal has composed on Ganapati as part of the Shri Ganesha Stuti Manjari. Now there was a specific reason behind rendering that verse also as part of this episode. In the Visheshanam from Guruvarya-Dashashloki, which we just saw, Katakshapata Nirdhuta Papaugha, this Visheshanam, as we just saw now, conveys that Mahasannidhanam Acharyal destroys Papa and Acharyal destroys Vighnas, and this is done, Acharyal does this through the Katakshapata, through his Apanga Vikshanam, through the Kataksha. Now this verse from the Shri Ganesha Stuti Manjari is a verse on Ganapati which once again covers all of these three aspects. Tasmin Padye Jagadguru Srimad Chandrasekhara Bharati Mahaswamibhiruchyate Pratyuha Dhvantarashi Pramathana Shuchi Kalina Madhyanha Bhanoho, and through that Acharyal conveys the Vighna Vinashakatvam of Sri Mahaganapati. Later in the verse, Mahaswamigal also mentions Pranata Durita Hrit Dantinaha. As we mentioned, Duritam Nama Papam. So Ganapati is described there as the one who removes the Papa of devotees. So Vighna Vinashakatvam, Papa Vinashakatvam, and moreover, not just the Vighna Vinashakatvam and Papa Vinashakatvam, but this verse on Ganapati. In this verse, Mahaswamigal says, Meda Dantina Satkatakshaha. Meda Satkatakshaha. May the Kataksha of Ganapati bestow us Kalyanam Nahkriya Suhu. May that Kataksha of Ganapati bestow Sakalavidha Mangala. So, this verse not only describes the Papa Vinashakatvam and Vighna Vinashakatvam of Ganapati, but also has the aspect of the Kataksha of Sri Mahaganapati, which is why we thought it would be apt to render this verse in the context of this Visheshanam from Guruvarya-Dashashloki, Katakshapata Nirdhuta Papaugha iti. And so, now coming back to the main second verse of the Guruvarya-Dashashloki, Dvitiya Padyesmin Sannidhana Shri Charanaihi Uchyate, the one whose Kataksha exudes Kriparasa and at the same time destroys Papaugha. We meditate upon that Gurunatha Jagadguru Shri Shri Bharati Tirtha Mahaswamigal Tam Gurum Kalaye iti Katakshapata Nirdhuta Papaugham Kalaye Gurum करुणारसनिष्यन्ति सरसापाङ्गवीक्षणम् कटाक्षपातनिर्धूतपापोघं कलये गुरुं दक्षिणाम्नाय शृङ्गेरी शारदापीठभूषणं नमामि भारतीतीर्थं दक्षिणास्य नवाकृतिं करुणारसनिष्यन्ति सरसापाङ्गवीक्षणम् कटाक्षपातनिर्धूतपापोघं कलये गुरुम्। एवं जगद्गुरु श्रीमन्महासन्निधान श्रीचरणानां कटाक्षस्य ईदृशम् अपारं माहात्म्यं वर्तते। जगद्गुरुवरेण्याना सह दिव्यकटाक्षः अस्मासु सर्वेष्वपि सर्वदा भवतु इति सम्प्रार्थ्य अयमपि भागः जगद्गुरुवरेण्यानां पादारविन्दयोः सविनयं सभक्तिश्रद्धं समर्प्यते। And we shall once again continue our Guruvarya Vandanam through the verses of the Guruvarya-Dashashloki in the upcoming episodes. शास्त्रं शारीरमीमांसा देवस्तु परमेश्वरः आचार्याः शङ्कराचार्याः शङ्कराचार्याः सन्तु मे जन्मजन्मनि आचार्याः भारतीतीर्थाः सन्तु मे जन्मजन्मनि।